We need more bullies to get their ass whooped. Because the way that my little cousin handled hers, boy, that shit needs to be studied. It's Sunday morning, I get a call from my auntie. She like, yo, I need you to come over here with your sister because, like, somebody been bullying your cousin. So I'm like, bullying my little cousin? Bullying my sweet, amazing, good-hearted little cousin? Not on my fucking watch. So now I'll call my little sister who has gone from shy intellectual to intellectual crash out. That's what my little sister is now, right? So I'm like, I'm not a teenager. I can't deal with 16-year-old girls bullying my little cousin, but who can? My 16-year-old intellectual crash out sister. So I say, yo, what you doing right now? She says, I'm painting, then I'm about to go swimming, then I got a cooking class, and I thought about doing some drumming afterwards. You're too fucking cool for me to even articulate how cool that shit sounded. But right now, fuck all that shit. We got a mission to go on. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, Auntie says somebody been bullying our little cousin, so I think we need to go over there and give her a little pep talk. She was like, drumming can wait. I'll be ready in 30 minutes. Say less. Hop in a Jeep, put on my little fake turbo that don't exist, but I got a fucking lead foot. Now I push this bitch, and I start zooming across town. Pull up skirt, I'm like, yo, I'm outside. My sister gets in the car. And when I see my sister, I don't know what the fuck she's dressed for. I thought she was dressed to go swimming and then create an authentic Italian recipe. She got on damn near fucking Nike Tech. First off, little girl, when the fuck did you buy a Nike Tech? That's the first thing I just genuinely want to know. And second off, what you think we finna go do? So I asked, I was like, what you think we finna go do? She was like, you said it's a problem, so I'm just ready just in case we gotta handle it. About 20 minutes later, we get to my auntie house. We walk up in there, my cousin opens the door, and she's just looking like great, bro. You know when you see somebody usually have something, and if they don't got that, it's probably some type of issue. It's given, like, the fact that your appearance is off and you take pride in your appearance, something is clearly off. So my sister, she wastes no time, straight to the point. She said, well, who peed in your Cheerios? And big dog, you think you could be like a little less like, you know, like, she was like, you brought me all the way over here and you think I'm pulling punches? No. My cousin who has this gray cloud just sitting over her, she's like, I'm having problems with somebody. So my sister's like, are you telling me you're getting bullied? You're walking around sad like someone ran over your dog or your dad just left and he never came back. She was like, my dad did leave and he never came back. She was like, we're not talking about your daddy issues right now. We're talking about the fact that you're letting someone walk all over you and your greatness. How dare you, cousin? Pull her to the side and say, hey, sister, is this supposed to be a pep talk? She said, yeah, let me cook. So just to be clear, this is you cooking? She says, brother, I go to cooking class 4 times a week. I think I know what I'm cooking. Let me just fall back. And my sister's like, what's her name? She was like, her name's Susie. You're letting a curly Sue ass bitch bully you? That's what you're doing? Let me tell you how to handle this, cousin. British. That's all you got to do. Next time she tries you, you let her know, don't try me. I'm not turning the left cheek. I am not MLK. I am Malcolm X today. And if she has a problem with that, you can handle her right there and right there. Matter of fact, tell me some things she's done to you. The list of things that she has done to my cousin, bro. This little girl should have got expelled at least 10 times ago. She says, oh, she kissed the boy that I like. She tried to cut my hair. She swapped out my apple juice with pee. She hit me in the face with a dodgeball. We weren't even in gym class. And she tried to push me down the stairs. And now all the energy just gets sucked out of the room because I'm like, how the fuck do you respond to that? And me and my sister lock eyes. And it's a sibling telepathy moment where we both agree, yeah, gang, you might have to whoop her ass. I ain't even gonna hold you. You might have to really put them things on. So then my cousin was like, but I don't know how to fight. I've never thrown a punch. My sister looks me dead in my eyes. Eye of the tiger, fully locked in like Bruce Lee. I am water. And says to me with no hesitation, she says, I'm gonna just cancel my whole day and I'm gonna hang out with her and get her ready. Today's Sunday. We have a full day. You gotta handle your business on Monday. And before I left, I asked my sister, I was like, what are you about to do? She's talking about the trainer. My cousin looks at me and she was like, how good is she at like martial arts? I was like, I mean, she just started a few months ago, but how do you say, my sister's really intense and she's like super analytical, and because of that she finds a way to learn things extremely fast. So whatever she teaches you, just keep up. Yeah, gang, I go leave for a couple hours. I double back after leaving a fucking local coffee shop. Shout out to my boys on 53rd. I circle back. I'm coming up the stairs and I'm cheering. So I'm like, please, God, don't tell me that my sister is flipping her fucking cousin left, right, up and down, side to side. I get upstairs, long ass walk, hoping that like I don't gotta separate the two. When I get up there, bro, it is a sight to see. I open the door and it's like 7 comforters just laid out on the ground. And I'm like, on them 7 comforters, you see books holding down every fucking side of the comforter, bro. All the furniture is pushed to the side of the living room, my G. And in the middle, it is my sister standing there, 10 toes down. It made sense why she had that Nike Tech on earlier, because now the jacket is gone. She's in a fucking tank top and she has on like no shoes, no socks. And I'm like, come here real quick. Did you just turn our auntie house into a fucking dojo? She says, yes. Yes, I did. Is there a reason for this? All this MMA and karate has shaped my sister into somebody completely different, because she looks at me, she was like, you think I'm going to stand here idly by while this little ass bastard bullies my cousin? I think the F not. No, no, no. Not around here. Not on my time. I get down. And when I'm done with our cousin, she's going to get down. She's going to get through that bully. And if anybody else even thinks about bullying, guess what? They're going to go down. And you know what's crazy, though? What's crazy is, like, when I saw my cousin standing across, from my sister, her whole appearance had changed. Somehow she looks just like my sister. White tank top, gray sweats, and now her whole appearance is different. She looks like the girl I'm used to seeing, like bro, hair all of a sudden done, eyebrows done, skin clean. When I saw her earlier, all that shit was the complete opposite. So I was like, did you give her a makeover? She said, yeah, I wasn't finna let her roll around and get this lesson looking all sad, like embodying depression. No. I gave her a makeup, told her go take a shower. She was kind of a little funky. Then I told her get ready because we're gonna go 10 rounds. How many rounds have y'all gone so far? She said 2. The next 8 rounds, gang, looked like I was playing a fucking UFC game. My sister is teaching her how to do kicks, how to do punches, how to do slams, how to do fucking takedowns. And my cousin, she's not learning as fast as my sister would like. So my sister starts doing narration. She's doing philosophical narration as she's whooping my cousin's ass. Shoot leg, slam. I see why little Susie think you a bitch, because you can't take down shit. And it's like, gang, she'll try to shoot the legs, and somehow when she'll try to shoot the legs, my sister will drop her hips down and scoop slam. Boom. My cousin, so she went, here go my sister being RoboCop talking about some, does that hurt? She says, yes, it hurts. Good, it should hurt. Imagine how much your life will hurt if you keep letting people walk all over you. Every time she slammed her, she had like a helpful anecdote. She's like, it's empowerment. That's all it is. Okay, cool. I guess it's empowering to put your cousin in the chokehold. And she says, I can't breathe. And my sister, like a fucking war general, says, well, are you going to crack it under pressure, or are you going to do something about it? Who the fuck is your trainer, bro? I go walk up to my cousin. I said, if you want to stop at any time, just let me know. She says, no. I'm tired of being a punch bag. I'm tired of being walked all over. I'm tired of being disrespected. She's going to have to see me one of these days. So why not start today? Now, the irony is she did continue to be a punching bag for my sister. But like the phoenix rising from the ashes, every time my cousin figures it out. Like, it's just like with every flip, she gets more confident. With every armbar, she gets more confident. With every punch, she gets more confident. By the end of this, that was the first 3 hours. They did 2 3-hour sessions. By the end of the 6 hours, bro, when I tell you, my cousin was standing up to my sister being like, I'm not done. Oh, you thought I was standing down? I'm not done. We can keep it going. I'm not done. I'm not tired. Are you tired? I'm not fucking tired. Like, she started getting that dog in her. To the last 10 minutes of it, bro, she somehow was able to actually flip my sister. It just took one good time, bro. One good time for my cousin to feel like her, bro. My sister was talking all that big shit, bro. And my cousin called her lacking. My sister was like, again, charge at me. Do it better this time. Again. Now you see British. And my sister just throws a punch. My sister threw a punch. My cousin grabbed it and she bit her. And my sister was like, you can't bite in a fight. And when she bit her, my sister looked up and my cousin just went, bah! And when she flipped my sister said, yeah, now tomorrow, take your ass to school and flip that bitch.